All right, here's a bit of a small clip, and this is kind of one of those turning point moments. So I've kind of studied myself, as in the past and now, and I'll tell you one of the biggest things that I learned studying my past self was how informed I was. You know what I mean? How much I knew stuff and how mature I was. I had no idea till I really studied my past stuff. I was like, and the turning point is that, if that's the deal, we don't need to, like, if we know stuff already and we're doing things the right way, we don't really shouldn't have the need to explain ourselves or to explain the no, I know this, no, this is what I understand. You know what I mean? We shouldn't have to do that. I guess this would be a turning point because, if in that time, and I do learn that because there was a lot of things that I used to think, and I used to, and you know what I mean? People used to have a misconception, but it was like, because I understood things that people didn't understand, even though they thought that I wasn't understand, because I had better understanding than them with what was going on, like subconsciously, there were things that I did and didn't do for a reason, which they didn't understand. But there were reasons that I would do certain things and not do certain things. Now, I will tell you that to me, I was like subconsciously, I knew what was going on and I was stellar. However, there is one thing. There is one specific thing that I studied myself, and I wanted to see if there was any indication of this. I never thought I was gonna get out of being in level 1 and being in the shadow world and never having a presence. I literally thought that would never be possible, and I made it possible just over 3 months ago. But I'm telling you right now, I studied myself and I was looking for any indication. Do you know any of your, do you know specifics and stuff? And although a lot was known subconsciously, going on in that subconscious part of the human body, although a lot was known, and I feel like it just never fails when I study it. But there is one thing that I know for a fact, and I know that I never thought I'd get out of, and that's what happened just over 3 months ago. I never thought that'd be possible. No, making money or gaining status, I mean, that to me wasn't the biggest deal. I didn't think that would be a big deal at all. I was convinced that would happen, but when it came down to actually having a presence in the world, now I could look at it and be like, man, 31 years of my life sucked so much. Why did they suck? Why couldn't it have been better? Blah blah blah. And I think about it, I go, well, what's there? We shouldn't be selfish. You see, this planet has been easily like historically we've been pretty advanced for what, like thousands of years. So if you think of thousands of years, for example, and you go, I've lived 31 years, but the world's been around for thousands of years. Is it really a big deal? I mean, imagine I could never gain a presence in this world for thousands and thousands of years, and I just did 3 months ago, and that was something that I was absolutely convinced would never be possible, and I would be stuck in that mode for the rest of however long as I was gonna live. I'm gonna post this up.